Hello everyone, Coasters and Places here, back with another video, and today I'm going to talk about Orion at Kings Island, and I'm going to answer that question. Is it really that bad? Is it overhated? Or is it perhaps underrated? Is it overhyped? What is it? So there's a lot of people out there that will say that Orion isn't really that great, that Diamondback in the same park, Kings Island, is better. And there's people that will say, no, Orion's actually really, really good. So, in this video, I'm just going to talk about the coaster, stats, features, and then give my personal input on how I feel about Orion. Please note that this is just my personal opinion, and everybody has one. It doesn't mean it is right or wrong. But just let me know what your opinion is too down in the comments below. Go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed to my channel. So Orion opened at Kings Island in 2020, good old COVID year. So one controversy about it is that it has a 287 foot tall lift hill, but a 300 foot drop. So it is a Giga, even though the lift hill is only 287 feet tall. Because it drops 300 feet, it does make it a Giga. I know that there's a little bit of controversy there with that definition, but it is technically a Giga. So, it is the largest investment at Kings Island's history, fun fact, costing estimated $30 million. So it reaches a top speed of 91 miles an hour, and it's back, kind of in the back of the park, area 72 section of the park. It's on the plot of land that used to have Firehawk on it. It's back by Flight of Fear, like behind the racer, and it is 5,321 feet long. And a cycle lasts about 3 minutes long. And that lift hill, it is a almost 90-degree vertical lift hill, but it does have an 85-degree angle lift hill. There's actually a little bit of theming with Orion in the queue line and outside of it, so I really do appreciate Kings Island for doing that, because you know, they're not known too much for their theming, but I do like that Orion does have that bit of theming with it. So it's very nice. So when you leave the station, you're going to climb that lift hill. It's a chain lift hill. When you get to the top, that's when you drop 300 feet at that 85-degree angle, and then you reach your top speed of 91 miles an hour. Then you go through a 174 foot tall banked airtime hill, which is what they call the wave turn, and then a 202 foot tall horseshoe. Then it makes its way through a 56 foot airtime hill. Then you have a 147 foot airtime hill with a trim brake, unfortunately. I don't think it's the worst trim brake in the world, but you know, I wish it wasn't there, but it is there. Then it goes through a 125 foot spiral, then a left turn into two more airtime hills. Those two airtime hills are 90 foot and 83 foot respectively, and then brake run. The brake run's kind of tall in the air too, which is kind of a thing for some B&M brake runs. Just little aspect, doesn't really take away from the ride experience nor add to it. With that being said, it's not a airtime packed layout, even though it technically has airtime hills. You would expect a Giga to be more focused on airtime, but Orion is not. If we're going to compare it to B&M's other Gigas, Leviathan and Fury 325, those both have more airtime than Orion does. And Going ahead with the controversial opinion, Diamondback in the same park, but it being a hyper. Diamondback has more airtime than Orion. Honestly, the first time I rode Orion, I was so underwhelmed. I'm like, okay, Kings Island, being my home, Cedar Fair, well now Six Flags Park. I'm like, we waited this long to get a Giga, and this is what we get. Like, I'm like, what? Because I've rode Fury, love Fury, and I knew it wasn't going to be like Fury, but I was hoping it'd be maybe like Leviathan, and I've rode Leviathan, and I'm like, no, Leviathan's better. I rode Millennium Force, and Millennium Force, it's not focused on airtime, but I'm like, I like Millennium better because you feel the speed and the intensity on Millennium. Orion is just, it's big, it's graceful, it's smooth, but I don't feel the forces and I don't really feel a lot of airtime on Orion. So to me, I think it's not really that great of a ride. Is it terrible? No. Do I ride it every time I go to Kings Island? Yes. Do I still enjoy it? Yes. But it's really not what I expected out of a Giga, and I feel like it could be so much better. If the airtime hills actually gave airtime, it would improve the ride, and you don't feel like you're going as fast as you are, but you are. I feel like you feel that sense of speed on other coasters that go slower. I feel Flight of Fear. I feel like we're going faster on Flight of Fear, and that thing is only 50 some odd miles an hour. Like, Millennium, you do feel the speed on Millennium. Even though it's not forceful, you feel the speed. And they've got similar speeds. But, yeah, I'm not really sure what happened here with Orion. Again, Diamondback's better. You feel the airtime. Like, I'm never in my seat on Diamondback. I'm always flying out of my seat. I love airtime, and if I don't have airtime on a coaster, I like to have some intensity. Orion has neither. It's just big and graceful, though. So, it's smooth, and it's pretty. I like the blue. And I do enjoy that it has theming. And I will admit that it does have a very good first drop. I do like the first drop. That is the highlight of the ride. But I feel like, yeah, the airtime hills, they're just not delivering. If we would have kept maybe it more low to the ground instead of all the high turns and hills and stuff, maybe we could have felt the speed more, and that would have made it better, honestly. Kind of like a Intimidator 305, well now Pantherian type deal. I would have liked that better, and I think it would have been better. And for top still roller coasters, even though this is a Giga and you think it would be way high up there, the Golden Ticket Rewards of 2024, for example, ranked it 43rd on still coasters for a Giga. That's saying something. Like, I mean, clearly it's getting ranked, so, and it's liked, but it's not top tier. I don't want to sound like a complete hater, because again, I do like the ride. It's just not what I would have wanted, and it's not my style of ride. I've heard people say, oh, but this is one hill that does give good airtime. Well, maybe it does to you. Maybe I'm riding it on bad days, or maybe it just doesn't give me the good airtime. And for some reason, I'm just not feeling the sense of speed. I don't know why. I think it's because it's so smooth and well built and graceful that I don't feel the sense of speed, maybe. Maybe that's part of it. So yes, I think Orion is overrated. That people not liking it or thinking, what the heck, I think it's fair. And I do think Diamondback in the same park, being a hyper and older, is a better ride. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. That's just my personal opinion. Do you like Orion? Do you not like Orion? Yeah, I like it, but it's just not all that. Alright, and well, again, I thank you so much for watching this video, and please like to help me out, and subscribe if you haven't already, and check out my channel. I have more great roller coaster related content. Have a good one, guys.